Hey guys, JH, welcome to Practice Tea. Okay, today, a few guys have asked me about how to get their backswing going. If you've applied all the mechanical and body processes that I've advocated, and you're still having difficulty getting the swing in motion, this will help. There are a number of ways, guys. The main thing is that you keep the club head fluid, keep it in motion most time. Once you've set up here, I'm always constantly adjusting my grip pressure because I want it to be very, very light, and I usually start off at about a 5 and then I bleed it down to about a 1. And the reason I have it as a 1 is that I want to feel the club head set itself and load itself in the backswing. But I don't want to start it out at a 1 or 2 and increase it to a 6. So I've got usually about a 5, and then I'm sort of going, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now guys, a lot of guys have a lot of difficulty in getting to strife by just whipping the club away with their hands. I know a lot of good players that don't, but there are players that do. So in order to eliminate that, and this is not something that I've come up with it, I remember Sam Sneed showed it at a clinic I was at in 1979 in the States, and he was fairly senior then. He was born 1912, so he was on a bit, but he said that his key to getting his backswing going, and I've used it when I'm out of sorts and I start to lose my flow in my golf swing. He said that he always used to try and get his hips to start the backswing. Here. Just kick that right hip into train in the backswing. And I got to tell you, whenever I do clinics and whenever I used to at my teaching facility, and I would bring that up and highlight it, it's amazing how well I hit the ball. And when I took it into my game, it's just that I forget. You just forget. But for most guys, I think this will help you guys. So we're setting our grip, and we've got our grip tension. And the other thing, guys, while I'm here today doing these videos, when you're going to hit some shots, just always be cognizant of where the ball's going to go. So when you're setting your grip, get out there and just have that little cursory glance out there. We know where we're going. Don't fixate on that golf ball. I keep telling everybody, and sometimes it's very difficult to get through, but don't fixate on the golf ball. That's our objective out there. The golf ball's not going anywhere, so don't be, over concerned with it or by it. So, okay, I've got that 5, I'm bleeding it down. So once I've bled all that tension out of my grip and I'm ready to go, I'm just going to start it with my right hip. Guys, that's basically the first hit of the day. These are these new Wilson D100 clubs. They gave them to me on Friday. Yeah, great. Got a matrix shaft. And the reason I like them is that I can have the same shafts in the woods, the rescues, everything, as in the irons. You can't get that in most golf clubs, but these are exactly the same. So guys, here we go. We're going to bleed that. We know where we're going. This is actually a 3-iron. They don't make a 3-iron in the set, but they've made up a couple of 4-irons with a really strong loft. I wonder why they went so low. So we'll aim at that into the wind, that 180 metre sign out there, and we're going to bleed the pressure out, bleed it out, and then we're going to start it with the hips. Good clubs these guys. And I'll tell you what Wilson tend to do compared to other manufacturers, which I like. They make their golf clubs flatter than normal golf clubs. This club here is, compared to my Taylors, it's probably 3 degrees flatter. Might even be a little bit more. No question. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so we're going to bleed it out. Bleed that tension out from a 5 down to a 2, and see I'm here, so I'm almost getting in the mode of turning away from the ball. And here we are. Bleed it out, and then I'm just going to turn that right hip back. Absolutely busted that. Boy, I like these clubs. Oh, killed that. Oh, killed it into the wind. Killed it. Bit of life in the old dog yet, guys. This is nice. Okay, that feels good. I mean, JH, why don't you do that? You know why, guys? Because I forget, like all of us. You just forget. And I'm always helping so many people out with different things. I don't teach a doctrine, I teach something for their swing, to get the message through to them, to communicate with them. So there's no doctrine, so every day it's something different. Okay, I'm going to bleed the tension out. Tom Lehman does it better than anyone. This is Tom Lehman, he does it better than anyone. It's right beside the other ball. Right beside the other ball. Bleed it out, guys. They call these game improvement clubs. I'll tell you what, they would improve my game. I just don't know why guys persevere with difficult clubs to hit. Guys, bear in mind the blades are basically 100-year-old technology. You've got to take advantage of this stuff. This is just brilliant. This is their 3-wood. This super light 3-wood. I'll hit that. So we're going to bleed it out. Bleed it out, bleed it out. And make a nice big hip turn. You know what's crazy, guys? They gave me this club, and you know, I usually use a fairly fairly stiff shafts in the woods. This is only a regular shaft, but it's light. And because it's regular, it doesn't bend much. And you know what? I hit it a lot further. How's that look? Does that look easy? Watch this. Bleeding it out. Watch this. That club's in my bag, guys. It's in my bag. This is their 16-degree rescue, really strong. Very stiff shaft in this. They gave me an assortment. I mean, they're really a bit of a mishmash, but this is an X flex in this. It's just crazy. And watch this guy. I'm going to bleed that out. This is Tom Lehman bleeding it out. Well, I'm Wilson orientated, guys. I'm going to play Wilson for a few months. These are beautiful. Just crazy. Just easy. One more. I'm going to bleed that tension out and move that right hip. Move the right hip is the first thing. Can't hit it better than that. Nobody here can either. Okay, guys, have a look at that.